Denmark is up next. The Euroyard is back with another look at another 2026 Eurovision national final. This time we are talking about DMGP, Dansk Melodi Grand Prix, or the Danish national selection for the Eurovision Song Contest in 2026. We are featuring as many national finals as we can. There are, of course, going to be a few that we don't get to, but over the course of the next month or so, we're going to try to get to as many as we can. So let's talk about Denmark. Let's talk about DMGP this year. So the contest is going to take place one night only. It's going to be Saturday, the 14th of February, for those who are so inclined. It is also Valentine's Day. There will be 8 competing acts. That's not unusual. One of those 8 competing acts just happens to be the defending winner from last year. Her name is Sissal. She was the first Danish act to qualify for the grand final at Eurovision since 2019. So she broke their NQ streak. Denmark has not had the same performing act represent them back-to-back years since the 1980s. So you're talking back in the days of Hot Eyes, that Danish band. Yeah, that was the last time Denmark had the same person represent them, or the same band represent them back-to-back years. It could happen this year. Denmark, of course, as we know, they don't usually do amazing at Eurovision. Every now and then they kind of jump up and just win the contest out of nowhere, and then they kind of fade back into the abyss for another decade or so. And who knows, maybe Denmark is due. So on the screen right now, you will see the 8 songs that are going to be competing at Dansk Melodi Grand Prix this year. You'll see songs like Roaring Heart, Death of Me, all the way down the list. Infinity by Sissal, obviously one we'll be talking about. So let's do the rankings. So we have on the sidebar, these are the points we will allot. If we were doing a top 10, we'd have a 2 and a 1, but can't do a top 10 when there are only 8. We'd just be making songs up. So we're going to start in 8th place. The song getting 3 points from Euroyard. This song is called Roaring Heart. So unfortunately, this one didn't do a lot for me. Yeah, it was a little too slow. It does have a beat that's different from most everything here, but I don't know that this is going to be what people are looking for out of this contest, given some of the competition, given that there are faster and maybe more intriguing songs. But best of luck to him, and best of luck to all of the people performing in this contest. In 7th place, getting 4 points from Euroyard, this song is called Can You Feel It by Late Runner. So, I mean, Denmark, they could have sent this song in 1987, but for the fact that they were sending either Hot Eyes or Tommy Seebach every year, and they were probably very, very young in 1987. Now, if you are into different, then you would probably like a song like this, and it is definitely an upbeat song. The sound may be a little dated, and I think some people are going to probably complain about that, even though I don't really complain about 80s adjacent music, but some people out there in the Eurovision bubble do. So I think this one might struggle to get some traction. Now, number 6, this is a fascinating song. Getting 5 points from Euroyard, the song is called Copenhagen Noir by Email Otto. I have listened to, between the Eurovision entries, of which there are over 1,700, and just hundreds of national final songs over the years, I have listened to thousands of songs that have either been to Eurovision or have competed to go to Eurovision. I have not heard a song that sounded like this, and if I did, obviously it wasn't that memorable. Now this song, it started off, they had the sound that the RuPaul shade button makes when you push it, so for that reason alone, I wanted to like it. But the song, while it was very, very unique, and it had its own lane, and it had its own unique perspective, it did have some flaws. I don't think that the vocals, specifically the diction, got quite where I wanted them to go. It's also definitely a little bit slow. So my worry is that if it's not staged particularly well, that some people might lose interest in this, but I really do want him to stage it well, because I think a sound this unique deserves a unique and interesting staging. In 5th place, getting 6 points from Euroyard, this song is called Two Spirits by Sandra Sanchez. I think the middle spot right here is perfect for this song because I still, after listening to it a couple times, I still don't really know how I feel about it yet. He's definitely got vocal ability, so I think you got to give him credit for that. The beat keeps you awake. I don't think it's the strongest song here. I liked some parts of it, but not others. So I would just say I'm generally on the fence about it. So I don't hate fifth place as a placement for it. Now in fourth place, getting 7 points from Euroyard, getting into the top half here. The song is called Virvi Goryem by Søren Torpegard, and the title means Before We Go Home. So right off the bat, you'll notice this is the only song that is completely in Danish if you listen to them all. There is one other song that has some Danish in it, but this is the only song in the contest that is completely in Danish. Everything else is at least partially in English. So at the end of the day, I don't know that it's quite for me, but I credit the singer for having some technical vocal abilities. And he did serve an interesting beat, and he did serve an interesting sound. I do happen to think that there were songs that were maybe more interesting in this contest, but I also give him credit for being the only one to sing completely in the native language, which doesn't happen a lot in some national finals. I mean, look at this one. So someone needed to do it, so I'll give him credit for that too. We are now already at the top 3. This is what happens when it's a small contest. We bang these out pretty quick. So third place, bronze medal, getting 8 points from Euroyard. This song is called Death of Me by Erica Jane. I was actually hoping I could sneak this song into second place, but it just did not get enough points on my scorecard. I did rate this as the most engaging performance here. I did like it. My expectation is that this is going to be a fun performance live. And if not, then definitely for shame, because a beat like this, I think, demands a high energy performance. It's a decent song. It sounds like fast radio pop to me, but I have high hopes for her that she's going to pull this off live. Now, again, we have already seen in this national final season that there are songs that really needed to stage well, that I think if they did stage well, they probably would have done a lot better. They just didn't. So hopefully Erica and some of these others do not fall into that trap. Only 2 songs left. You can probably already figure out who's getting Deuce Point. So let's cut to the chase. Second place, getting 10 points. From Euroyard, the song is called Touch My Love and Die by Miracore. This is not an exciting song, but it is an interesting song. There is nothing else like this at DMGP this year. I can tell that this is going to be a live performance that leans into emotion and raw power. And if not, then it probably should. As a slower moving song, it is going to have to do something to stand out against the faster beats. I do think that these are very close to the best vocals in the contest. I didn't rate it number 1, but I think I rated it number 2. In terms of vocals. But would this kind of a song work for winning a song contest like this? We will have to see. And now our song getting 12 points, Deuce Point. First place, gold medal from the Euroyard, as you can probably figure. It's Infinity by Sissal, the defending winner. Mother is back and she is here to show the children how it's done. I really liked Sissal last year. I mean, she had a decent song, but I really liked her as a performer. I followed her on social media. I really came to respect and appreciate her. She's got a kind of a cool mom vibe. I really, really like her, and I hope she does well. I do think that Sissal had the best vocals in this contest, and I can definitely consider this as the song I liked the best overall. We know from the past that she's capable of staging it well. It's just a question of whether or not she will stage it well, because we haven't seen it yet. I think maybe, if I'm being honest, that I liked Hallucination better, but this is not a bad song. And I think it's clearly the best song in this national final. It does kind of stand out amongst the rest. That doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to win DMGP, but I think if you're going to come back consecutive years right after you just won the contest, then you have to have something good or at least decent. Like I said, I do think I liked Hallucination better, but this is certainly good enough in this contest, certainly good enough to win. So that's it right here. That is our top 8 for Dansk Melodi Grand Prix 2026. So let's just wrap this up with the end notes. I don't think it's a super strong contest overall. Given DMGP's reputation in the Euro bubble and the fan bubble here, that's not necessarily a surprise. But you know, I would always be hoping for a little more, but we do have someone in here who could very well end up being a repeat winner, so it's not all bad. Interestingly enough, though, to DMGP's credit this year, I did hear a few really distinct styles of music in here. So even though this is a really compact contest of just 8 songs, they actually were able to find some stylistic diversity in here, with the main critique being that almost everything is in English. There's just one song out of the 8 that is fully in Danish. And yeah, there is a worthy potential winner here in this contest. She could qualify back-to-back years if she gets there, but might be a borderline case. We'll just have to see how it's staged. And again, best of luck to all the contestants at DMGP this year. And for more on national finals, you're right here at Euroyard, so you might as well like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. We'll see you soon.